Good evening, welcome to Real Time. I'm your host, Catherine Mokler. The Scottish Government's Chief Legal Officer, Dorothy Bain, has suggested that silent prayer outside abortion facilities may be psychologically damaging to women. Bain was speaking at a UK Supreme Court hearing on buffer zones when she likened peaceful prayer to violent conduct. The comments from the Chief Legal Officer have been branded as absurd and alarming, and calls have been made for the comments to be withdrawn. Responding to the comments, SPUC has stated that pro-life vigils are peaceful gatherings which act as a last lifeline of support to vulnerable women. SPUC criticised the ongoing misrepresentation of pro-life vigils and warned of attempts to censor pro-life speech and religious expression. A Canadian man has applied for assisted suicide due to lack of care, home conditions and being ignored by health services. 66-year-old Jack Comeau has applied to end his life due to failures of home care provision that have left him feeling desperate and abandoned by his country's health services. Since assisted suicide was implemented in Canada in 2016, over 30,000 people have been killed. SPUC has described how Mr. Comeau's situation is a shocking example of the dire situation arising in Canada, where many vulnerable Canadians are being failed by the system and turning to assisted suicide. SPUC has stated that UK legislators and the public must be made aware of the dangers of assisted suicide and wholly reject death in favour of love, life and true care. A hairdresser has won £7,500 in compensation after she was fired 4 days after disclosing to her boss that she was pregnant. Siobhan Black was on maternity leave after the birth of her first child when she informed her employer that she was pregnant again. An agreement was made that she would return to work. However, Miss Black was fired at the end of her first day returning to work. An employment tribunal has now found Miss Black had been unfairly dismissed for being pregnant and awarded her compensation. SPUC has stated that negative workplace attitudes to pregnancy create pressure to abort. There is a growing hostility to pregnancy and motherhood which needs to be challenged. And finally, SPUC's Alma Mater Fund has now expanded to cover universities across the United Kingdom. The Alma Mater Fund provides financial grants to pregnant university students facing difficulties, allowing them to continue their course throughout pregnancy and early parenthood. The initiative also helps direct women to additional sustainable sources of support both on their campus and in their community. Mary Glendon MP welcomed this expansion, sharing that she is assured that the fund will support women on a nationwide basis. From SPUC's newsroom, I'm Catherine and this is Real Time. Thank you for tuning in. See you again next week, same time, same place.